Ah, life. A symphony of misery. It weighs you down, dragging you through the filth. It will plunder and take all it can, slaughtering those around you. Overwhelming you with the searing pain of loss and despair, shattering you, leaving you for dead. But the one thing that brings me comfort, it's all happened before.
Umbral Core is a 2.5D fighting game set in a world of dark high fantasy, but it's so much more than that. It is our passion, our dream, and our biggest bet, one that, if successful, will truly change our lives. We started with no contacts nor experience in the industry. Despite that, we've been able to bring together a team of extremely talented professionals from all over the world, who are passionately working on Umbral Core. For the narrative and story of Umbral Core, we wanted to try something different than what is typical for the fighting game genre. Instead of basing the game in a pseudo-modern era, with the character designs and mechanics being at the forefront of our focus, we wanted to put an emphasis on the narrative world that we find our characters inhabiting. The main events of the campaign that we have planned follows the events of a former hero. This hero, Byron, the Blade of Lorios, embarks on a thankless quest to save his cherished friend from the dark powers that stole her from his side. Umbral Core combines the originality of Street Fighter to the fast pace of Guilty Gear, blending them together with a rich combat system. The battle system has been designed to be appealing for players across all skill levels. Newcomers will enjoy the ease of controlling their favorite characters, the handy auto combos, and single-player content, whereas hardcore players will have plenty of room to express themselves, thanks to the deep mechanics, versatile resources, and advanced combos.
One of the first technical aspects we discussed was that of frame rate. Fighting games have a history of being locked at 60 FPS, but with modern gaming setup being so powerful, it felt natural to include uncapped rendering FPS in Umbral Core. This means that frame data and combat system will behave just like regular fighting games, but the game flow will be much smoother.
The first challenge we faced is rollback netcode, the gold standard of network solutions for fighting games. It took us months to analyze the GGPO documentation and its implementation, especially considering that we are developing in Unity, which enforces a certain workflow.
We strive to achieve high levels of customization, as we want to allow players to customize their experience as much as possible.
As members of the community ourselves, we understand that there are many needs of the players. For example, Umbral Core features ultra-wide support to enjoy the stages at their best. Other features include online training, in-game frame data, visible hitboxes, and much more.